Now, the next step is going to be to build your content categories. Right now, you've gone through the tool stack, you've gone and optimized your profile, you've built your engagement strategy, you've created your first free product. Now you need to start building your content categories so that in the next step is going to be to actually write your content. But before you write any content, you need to get this down. So you're going to go to the Google Sheet that I have on the step. It's going to take you to this Google Sheet. Now, the first thing you need to do is figure out, okay, what type of content do you want to create? So you're going to press on the drop down arrow here, and you're going to edit this. Now you're going to choose which types of content you're going to create. For my business and my brand, I do carousels, video, newsletter, personal images, and infographics. If you're just starting out, I would recommend doing only personal images and infographics. You can then scale later to newsletter, which I'll show you later in this 90-day challenge. And you can even adjust, add in video if you want. But for now, I'd say personal image and infographic is good to start. But you can keep these all here just so that as you scale and as you expand, you have more items to create. The next thing is going to be the theme. We'll go through that in a second. Same with the post concept. I want you to scroll over to here. The status is going to be if you've actually scheduled this content. You're essentially using this as like your content calendar to basically watch and see what content you've created and what you haven't created yet. So this is going to be the status. You can leave that blank for now. The post date is essentially the first day you start posting. So you're not posting content yet until you've gone through this system. So let's say today is, let's say that's the 12th or 13th, whatever date is. You're going to start with that date here, but the next day. Now on purpose, but you can leave this blank for now. On purpose, this is going to be your content's purpose. So for mine, it's going to be lead magnet promotions, high ticket promotions, if I get any paid promotions, so like collabs, grow my following, obtain emails, promote my YouTube channel, or promote my newsletter. You can keep these all the same. You're not going to have, let's say, the YouTube yet. You may not have the newsletter yet. If you have these, great. You may not have a high ticket yet. You might have it, but keep these all the same. So once you do scale, you can start adding these as a purpose. Essentially, this is how it works. Every post should have one content type, one content theme, one post concept, and one post purpose. If you get all these down, you are set and ready to go. So how exactly do you create your content calendar and your pillars? How do I know what the theme is going to be? How do I know what the post concept is going to be? Essentially what this looks like is the post concept is typically the hook of the post, but you don't have that because we haven't built any content yet. So what I want you to do is go to ChatGPT and you're going to copy this script. It's going to be in the school. Based on the following items for my content type, personal image, carousel, video, or infographic, the theme, main theme of content, the post concept, hook of the content. This is my niche, LinkedIn personal branding and marketing. You'd change this depending on your niche. This is what I like to talk about, helping LinkedIn creators and businesses and business owners build their content engine to gain trust and authority. Please give me 5 main content pillars and 2 subcategories for each pillar. Perfect. So I'm going to send this. It's essentially going to give me exactly what I need for this Google Calendar. Give that a few seconds to generate and you'll see it'll be exactly what I need for that sheet. All right. So based on your niche, LinkedIn personal branding and marketing, your core focus, helping exactly what I do, here are the themes and pillars. So the first thing is authority and personal branding, then content systems and strategy, great. Lead gen and monetization, very important. Engagement, community growth, and creator performance and mindset. All really nice. This one I probably won't talk about too much, but I do like to have it in there. These other 4 are perfect. Now, purpose, build recognition, credibility. I like that. The subcategories, profile optimization, trust building, storytelling. Both are really good because when I talk about personal branding, it's important to optimize your profile, which you've already done that through this 90-day challenge. Also, trust building. This one talks about content frameworks and creating and scheduling systems. Beautiful. Inbound and offer ladder design, perfect for lead gen. We've got engagement loops, community building, perfect, and consistency and imperfection action, creativity process, and optimization. This is a wonderful 5-pillar step. So essentially what you want to do is you want to take these main pillars, authority and personal branding, and you put that into the theme here. So the theme is going to be authority and personal branding. Let's say that's this one. This one's going to be content systems and strategy. I will drop that in here. Next one's going to be lead gen and monetization. We'll drop that here. Edit that big period. Okay. Next one is engagement and community growth. Another fantastic one. And the last one, creative performance and mindset. Beautiful. Now, if I go back, we can see we also have the subcategories. So engagement loops, community building. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but what you can do here, you can create a new column and you can name this category. All right. We'll name it content category. Now in content category, this is where we're going to create a drop down. So add a column type, we're going to create a drop down. And from here, we're actually going to add the subcategories. So for example, if it's authority and personal branding, we can add all these subcategories. So inbound systems, we can add that here, make it a color. Offer ladder design, we can add that here, give it a color. We've got engagement loops. I love doing those. Those are going viral right now. Definitely recommend doing those. Consistency and perfect action. I like that one. You don't have to choose all of these, but do the ones you think are going to perform the best and which you actually like to talk about. Community building. I like this one. So I'm basically going to add all these and I'm going to press done. Now I've got the content categories. So I can do inbound systems, consistency, community building, whatever it is. Okay. So now I've got this category. So as of right now, we've got your content type. So what's it going to be? Infographic, newsletter, whatever it is. Then we've got the theme. So authority and personal branding, content systems, creative performance, whatever it is. You can actually take these if you want, and to make it easier, we can create a drop down and do the exact same thing. So go back here, boom, add this here, boom, add this here. And that way we have a drop down. So it's a lot easier to go through those and build out the content themes and categories. Okay, we give all these a color and then we can color code them. I always like to keep things color coded so it's easier to come back to and figure out what is what. Press done. Now I can choose the theme for each post. Okay, so you might be also wondering right now, like, how do I know if it's theme or content category? You're going to get to that in the next step, but the first thing to do is kind of build the foundation of your content calendar. So as of right now, if you're caught up to date, you've got the content type, you've got the theme of your post, you've got the subcategories, and these post categories or the post concepts are going to be blank right now. So you can remove that for now. You've got the status, which is going to be posted, not started, a draft, or scheduled. You've got your post dates, which we're not posting yet, so I'm going to keep that blank. And you've got the purpose, whether it's going to be to promote your lead magnets, paid promos, obtain emails, grow your following. If you're just starting out, most of these are going to be paid, grow following, so you can leave that like that. Okay, so then all these are also going to be all drafts, so, or not started. We'll put not started. Okay, so this is what yours probably looks like. Pretty simple. You need to keep this up to date every single time you're creating content. So the next step now is you've got the content type, the theme, the content category, and the purpose. Now the next step is going to be how to write your content. So I'm actually going to show you how to write your content, how you're going to turn this and take the post concepts, go into Supergrow, and then actually write the content. So that's going to be the next step. If you have any questions on this, make sure to ask in the school community, and then I'll see you in the next step to actually help you create your daily content, or whether it's 3 to 5 times a week. I'm going to help you do that in the next step. I'll see you in there.